So let's talk about my friend, my boy Bobbalam. I recently did a live stream with him. Some people saw it, whatever. But I meant to bring you up because I wanted to like kind of press him a little bit on his opinion of you. He was kind of saying that you stole Yeat's style in a couple of songs, and me and you kind of talked about that off camera, where you had a different view on that. So tell me about that. Like, do you feel like he kind of copied you? Because you were telling me about a song where he kind of took your flow. So explain that a little bit with the whole Yeat comparison for Bobbalam's.
Well, all right. Here's how this goes. There's a few artists that I think that they get influence from me, and that's cool. I've learned to just like not call it out like I used to back in the day, because that was what that's what people like. The labels really were like, you should really talk about that. I never was the type to care. To me, that's paying me a compliment, you know. And when I see you, I'll be like, I embrace you, because it's a way of like, you created your art by influence of my art, which is like expanding both of our art more to the universe. And I look at that as a positive way, but they've made it a negative thing. So it's almost like when someone copies you, or what I mean, you have to be offended. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with being a copycat, as long as you copy the right cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, as humongous to God, a lot of people know I was using the like auto tune really heavy on some more deeper shit, like using deep auto tune, like in my No Feel song and Look at Me Now, which are these songs where like Bob will be like, oh, he sounds like maybe a Yeat. That's because Bob's not educated on who humongous the God is. You dig? So he's so much of Carti's like you know what I mean, that he don't know what the fuck's going on outside of that. He only knows that world. And I've heard him explain that too, about that he don't really know all music, because he really does Carti, Uzi, and you know what I mean, like these niggas. I feel like he almost recently figured out who Lancey is. And in my opinion, we wouldn't have Carti without Lancey. We wouldn't have a Thug without Lancey. I feel like Lancey is the originator of a lot of this shit and doesn't get his credit the same way I'm an originator of a lot of things and don't get mine. You know what I mean? And that's what I'll say about that. So I don't dislike Bob. I just feel like he's just in a different side of the algorithm. And maybe he did a little digging into me instead of like just his comment section, that he would actually be able to learn some shit and be like, holy fuck. Like Adam 22, before Adam 22 hated Kid Buu, a lot of y'all don't know this, he was a humongous The God fan. And we got screen recordings, we got receipts to this day, when he would just randomly in the middle of his live just go gaga all over my photos, my trap star photos, like, oh, look at this guy, he's really from the streets. Look at him draped in Gucci, he wears masks, he's probably committing crime, and man, his music's pretty good. Like, he's speaking that real raw street shit, like it's funny, because then like I look back, I'm like, nigga, do you not know I was that same nigga, HXTXG? Like, do you not know Kid Buu and him is the same person? A lot of them don't, but if you look back at that music, bro, it's really deeper auto tune, which I got inspo from like Kanye, Travis Scott, like when it came to deeper auto tune. I'm the type of person, I'm not afraid to say where I get my inspiration from. So had it been a Yeat song, I would have been like, yeah, I got some inspo from this Yeat kid. But no, I don't. And to be honest, bro, like, I don't think that will ever happen. I was really looking forward to this recent AfterLyfe shit. And I'm like, bro.
Go back to the drawing board.
Bro, like, I don't want to, my mama said, if you don't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. I don't know. Maybe that's something I'm getting too old, to understand. But those are, what I heard on that tape is shit that I delete. It's shit that, like, we do on a mic check. And it's mainly mumbling, but not intended to really be like mumble rap, but just straight actual, like, with a few little, and I don't know, maybe that's, with that being said, that is something that is original within itself that he has. Yeah. So no, I won't copy that, because I don't want to do that. I like being lyrical. I like having melody and being melodic. I like talking my shit and you hear what I'm saying. I don't like that, like, I used to be on everybody too. I used to be on my Tweezy baby and a honey bun. Like, if I want to, I could do that. You know what I mean? But I don't want to. So they miss me with that when they say that shit. Like, no, I don't. And Red Diamond, I made Red Diamond before a whole lot of Red came out. And I made it with my homie RX Peso, which is where Carti got the whole lot of Red concept from. So, like, I really be with real street niggas, real blood niggas too, bro. And I got some Crip homies too. But I really be around them sharing music. We share music. We share, like, fashion ideas, tips. That's the humongous to God shit. Like, the real close to the streets, Giza, you know what I mean? Like, Gizzard was a playoff of like Guap. Like when Guap left and got locked up, Gizzard stepped up and was providing the streets with lean, you know, Mizop and all that shit. You know what I mean? So there's a history that people don't know. They really don't. But if Bob, and what's crazy is Bob is literally living now in the backyard that Humongous used to really, bro, used to drill shit through, my nigga. Run shit that if you ever said 7 years ago, you said some crazy shit, niggas probably would have asked you if you were laced. Like, yo, you high right now, bro? Don't speak that shit too loud because you know Guala Gang is around here. Don't let one of them niggas hear you talking about him crazy like that. Because bro, they'll come to snap your neck. And that's how niggas really used to ride for me because I would put on for niggas, bro. I help niggas make money, bro. There was times when if my homie got locked up, I was helping, dropping money off to his baby mom to feed his kid and shit. Like, I'm an honorable person. Always been like that. So I never understood when coming to Hollywood, a bunch of people who don't know you is going to be disrespectful to you because I was never used to niggas disrespecting me because anybody who did got dealt with. So when I seen that, I had to learn to just be like, I had to learn to Jesus, like, turn the other cheek. I really had to do that shit. I had to learn to just turn the fucking cheek, bro. Did I like it? No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
And I also want to point out some more similarities, which is crazy. I don't even know if you noticed this or not. You had a song called something Demon Wears Prada or something.
Demon and Prada.
And it's produced by BNYX, who's all over AfterLyfe.
All over AfterLyfe.
BNYX, for you guys who don't know, is a producer. I think he's associated with Working on Dying.
Working on Dying, yeah.
And Kid Buu worked with him 3 years ago. And now Yeat, his whole album is pretty much produced by BNYX.
You know what's fucked up too? I reached out to Benny, and this is before the Yeat album, of course, it's just dropped. But before all that, and a lot of people who follow me know I've been working on Pink Planet since 2017. There's been an album I've been speaking about that, and niggas been like, when is it gonna drop? It's gonna drop this year, independently through me only. But fucking Benny did that song originally for that project, and because of COVID, I just said, let's just put it out instead of waiting all these years, right? But we put it out during COVID, you know, like there wasn't much happening. Like literally, this was mid-COVID, Black Lives Matter marches, everything, right? Like niggas is not, you know what I mean? Like it was niggas' mindsets was on some other shit, you know. Yeah. And I do understand that there were some people who did come up out of that and became who they are today, especially this Yeat character. Speaking of somebody who really made his career during this time. But you got to understand, he had people like his manager that was calling favors to Drake to do, you know, follow him, take some pictures and shit, which led to everybody jumping on his bandwagon and start dick riding him. They don't know the inside shit. You know what I mean? I shouldn't even have gotten that deep into it because I told my homie I wouldn't speak about that. But yeah, like nigga, a lot of shit be favors y'all don't know about. And me, Humongous, don't never need no favor. I never had a handout. I do my shit by myself. You feel me? I earn my shit by myself. And if a nigga want to work with me and do something, it's because he wants to. I never pay a nigga. I never do that whole favor shit. I'll owe you later. Never been that type. So a lot of y'all that be dick riding a lot of other niggas, it be because of a favor. The artist or that person don't actually fuck with this person. They just did that to help them or help the person that's around them because they genuinely owe the person that's behind them. You know what I mean? And who knows? I may be in situations in the near future for that same reason. Maybe someone don't like me, but the owner of this festival is good buddies with my DJ, and you know they go to Temple together, and they're buddies. So he's like, "Hey, look, you're working with this guy. Hey, bring him on this show." You know what I mean? It can go down that way. But with Benny, bro, like I reached out to him and was like, you know, let's work more. He said, "I don't want to sell myself short." So I'm not really working with you. Well, right? That's like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean, my nigga? Yeah, my bad, bro. I don't know why calls were able to come through. I thought we took off the cellular shit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how calls still just came through. That shit just got me mad tight. Because, like, if I ignore your call twice back to back,
why you calling it
not, like, that, yeah, that nigga, that means fuck off, yeah? Like, and if it's really an emergency, dial 911. The fuck? I can't do shit for you. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, fucking teleport there with a medic kit, nigga? Like, bruh. So BNYX was like, you know, like I don't want to sell myself short. So I really was like, you know, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Like you said, like what the fuck does that mean? It almost sounds like a way to brush someone off, respectfully. Yeah. Like, So he knows me, bro. He knows I got no hair on my tongue, and I'm quick to, like, right away. I'm like Krishan with words. Like, I'm quick. You say one round, like, what. So when he said that, I stopped DMing because I have a feeling the next DM he's not gonna open it. He's just gonna peek at the words because he said his piece and he's just gonna back up. So I sent a voice note. So when niggas see me sending voice notes, they know I'm turning up on them in that voice note. I don't want nothing's gonna be taken out of context because I didn't text you. I'm speaking to you, voice note. So I told him, I said, yo, I'm not gonna hold you. That reaction sound kind of dodgy, bro. I bet you wouldn't have said that if I told you, yo, Benny, I got a song from this other producer. I got Uzi and Yeat on it, but I kind of want to remix it with you. That nigga's dick would have got hard. He would have been like, fix his glasses. Fix his fucking glasses and been like, oh yeah, send it through, man. Let's get right into it. That type of shit is like, bro, you a dick writer, bro. And it's like later, because I know what I got up my sleeve for this year, nigga. It's Kid Buu 2.0. Y'all niggas know if I want to turn the switch on and go viral, I'll do it. And I'm doing that this year, but I'm not doing it the way I think I'm doing it. I'm doing something different. And already I see a few rappers already trying to hit the same lane by showing themselves more, being more vulnerable with who they are as a person instead of this mysterious shit that niggas want to do, covering their face all the time and not showing themselves and saying much. I'm being honest. I'm being transparent. I'm going to say as much as possible because I got no hair on my tongue. Y'all getting me, the real me now, uncensored, because there's no control. There's no label controlling me. There's no one controlling me. I'm a free spirit, free soul now, so to speak. Free agent. I can do what I want, say whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean?